I have a gripe. How long should an interview take? A job interview. How long do you think a job interview should take? Well, in my experience, a job interview would at least last about 30 minutes. At least. At least 30 minutes. No more than an hour, give or take, depending on the job. But most jobs, even, like restaurant jobs, even like McDonald's jobs, 30 minutes interview. Kind of standard if you think about it. Well, I had an interview this morning. And the manager literally interviewed me for all of a minute. I get in, sit down, we exchange pleasantries, firm handshake, eye contact, all the things that you're supposed to do in a job interview. He asked me for my resume. Okay, here's my resume. He glanced it over, nodded his head, and said, "We'll get back to you." And that was it. He'll get back to me. And that was it. I woke up extra early. Got extra, made myself look presentable. It's a job interview. And rode a train downtown, 25-minute train ride downtown. Walked, 4 or 5 blocks, however it was, to the place. And he literally talked to me for like not even a minute. So, needless to say, wow. So, fine. So I get home from the interview. Check my email. Guess what? It's from that job, that manager. We're going to go with someone else. Now, I'm not going to say what the job was for, who the job was with, but what I will say is I'm qualified for the position. Most people are qualified for this position. I mean, not rocket science. I mean, come on. You can type your name, you could do this job. So, needless to say, I didn't get it. But that's not the point I'm irritated about. The point I'm irritated about is the way he went about everything. The whole, let me see your resume, we'll let you know real quick, like that, kind of I felt rushed. I felt like he wanted me to get out of the office. I felt like he didn't want me there. I just felt that from him. I don't know. I think that this is just a bunch of mess. And I'm irritated. So, to that manager, that man who did that to me, I'm not going to say names, I'm not going to say company, nothing. You, sir, do not deserve to be a manager. At all. No tact, no professionalism. You were not professional. You weren't professional. The way you went about that was not professional at all. You could have called me ahead of time and said, you know, because you had my resume before. Maybe you lost it, I don't know, but you had to look it over to call me back for an interview. You knew that you weren't going to hire me. So why even ask me to come out there? That is what I have a gripe about. I'm upset. I hope you have a wonderful day because I'm going to try and salvage mine.